into this reading. Hopefully you all see this board. Okay, let me try to navigate in here real quick. I forget which way that I was able to get in here and and do this. Okay, I'm gonna do a second read on this case. I'm probably gonna botch her name up, right, family? So just forgive me. I believe it's Cajairah, right? I don't know. I probably had it right the first time. I was pronouncing it on her first reading and botching it up now. Sorry, family. I'm trying to heighten this a little bit. See. Hi, family. I see the family. How's everyone doing, family? I'm going to do a second reading on Cajairah Fraise. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Cajairah Fraise. Let's see what this is going to be the second read on Cajairah Fraise that I'm doing. I just don't want too much of a time period to go by regarding this case. I don't think that this young lady had been found as of yet because family haven't given me any information regarding her being found or not. So I'm assuming that this young lady is still missing. So I'm going to just jump in here, family. Hi, family. How's the family doing? Oops, I'm out of the thing now. Hi, Ebony. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Capri Queen. Hi, Stacy. Hi, CT. Hi, Mika. I see you all. Hi, family. How's the family doing? Okay, I'm just going to look into here and see. I was scrying over her case the very first time that I've done it. And I did see a man walking with her, right? I seen her at one point coming up the road, like walking up one way. And then I seen her on, as the energy shift, walking with someone, right? Like someone beside her walking with her. So I'm not certain about that, right? Let's just see. Another energy that I was able to pick up is cramping. She had bad cramping in her thighs, right? It made me think of labor pains, right? The cramping. It was just like, oh. So some unbearable things going on there. So let's just see what comes through in this case. So this is the second read on Cajairah Fraise. So I'm going to try to make this reading quick, family. If anybody know anything regarding this case, you know, whether she's been found, whatever's going on in here, just plug it in. Clarity into the situation. Got some energy shifting around in here. Let's let this energy shift around. It's so dark. Where is this place? Not certain what this is trying to come through here. Look like she's trying to come through. Wow. It's like everything just shook. She's coming through. But it's like I'm just seeing her head part. Like I don't see the rest of her body. I just see her head coming through. And like her eyes are just wide open. Like you ever know if somebody frighten you, like that boo kind of look and your eyes open real wide? That's all I'm seeing. Right? I'm seeing her head come through and just her eyes wide open. Let's see. But before, oh, I'll get those messages in a minute. Let's see what these messages before I tap into anything. For sure, this will come through, right? All right, I think that was it. Nothing else. Thought 2 messages came through. Felt like something hit my foot, but I don't see anything. All right, let's see. Before that, family, it was like real dark, and it just felt like everything just shook, like just. Wonder what that could be. Oh, child. Let's see what this is. A lot of laughter, right? Let's move this. Oh, child. Them messages is coming through. I'll get those messages that just came through. All right, this is on Cajairah Fraise, and from what I know, that this young girl was pregnant. Okay, let's see what this is that came out. Look at what comes out, right? I got this, and I got the perpetrate, right? The human trafficking, I got the perpetrate. It lets me know that I gotta look at some activities going on in here, some fraudulent, right? A fraud, a thief, a liar, right? But I'm also seeing that someone has taken her, right? Or she has went with someone, whether it was willingly or by force. See, the thing is, in my scry, I did see her coming up one way by herself, right? And then as the energy shift, I seen her beside somebody. It looked like this person had on like some khaki, like some tan clothes, khaki looking clothes. So I did see that. Now, this is the thing, right? So I know that she went with someone. Someone took her along, however, right? And at one point, I did see her in the car. If you go back and analyze the first read, you'll hear everything I said. See, this is some love that's in here. I'll be very careful in here with this loved one. This promiscuous tells me all about promiscuous ways, a sexual partner, many sexual partners. So I have to look at some sexual a sexual partner back here. Right? Somebody playing a role in some things. Then I'm seeing the illness. I believe the ancestors brought that out before that with some unbearable things going on with her. I know that because I felt it all in the thigh area. So she was going through something. I tell you, family, it put me in a mind frame as if this young girl was going into labor. Right? So I have to look at this illness, but I'm also seeing this confined. So I have to look at somebody keeping her confined during this period. Right? Whatever that she was going through, I got to look at somebody keeping her confined. Okay, whether she was in labor, went in labor, somebody she unexpectedly went in labor prematurely or anything like that, but I gotta look at somebody keeping her confined. But the thing is, I gotta look at what's this going on in here, right? With this person here. See, as I'm looking at my scry, everything was completely dark, and then the ancestors allowed this young lady to come through, but only her face. Like I only could see her from the head up. And her eyes is wide open, like she's in a state of shock. So I couldn't tell you what that is, right? It's just wide open, right? Sometimes these people could be lifeless. Sometimes, yeah, these people could be in shock, right? So it's something more going on there. Let's look at these messages. Ancestors for clarity. Still messages that Cajairah Fraise would like us to know. Cajairah Fraise. Yeah, so this is definitely, I gotta look at some things going on here. I gotta look at some things that's going on here, family, in this case, because you know what? If you go back and listen to the first read, I was picking up some energy that tells me that you know, sometimes you're not in the best mood, or you having some disagreements with somebody, because I already know she was having some disagreements right along the way. Some other things was going on in this young lady's life, but it just lets me know that you know, somebody could have persuaded you to meet them somewhere, or they say, I'm gonna meet you somewhere, whatever, right? Because it's some other things going on in her case. You see this? Somebody who's trusted. I gotta look at this sexual partner, whoever this person is here in this background, right? um I gotta just look at this individual, ancestors are saying, okay? But I know that ancestors giving me confirmation right here that this person, whomever this person is, that who she had a relationship at some point, they not telling everything, right? They not telling everything. So whatever that they question this individual about, right? I got to look at them not telling everything regarding whatever has happened with between them two. Okay. Um, they're not. Here's the trust, right? I'm seeing some things right here. With somebody she trusts, somebody who is trusted, right? She's trying to overcome some things, right? When it comes to this person who she trusts, so within this relationship or whatever, right? But I am seeing the illness back here, so I got to look at an illness taking place, even you know, while you with this person. Okay, so something happening, whether she went into labor or something else happened that caused the illness, whatever, right? So she's just sick in some kind of way, the ancestors are saying. You see this confined, you see this air element, right? I gotta really look at some conflict going on here and this sacrifice going on in here. I tell you, family, you could be sacrificed in many ways, okay? Um and the sacrifice doesn't always have to be a ritual, right? The sacrifice could be basically somebody saying that I'm gonna do this to you, right? For whatever reason, right? So just look at these secrets that's going on here. The ancestors, clarity. I think my thing is too far down, right? But I don't have time to fix it. Yeah, yeah. Some other things that's going on in here, right? Not just see, not only do I have a crossover, right? This is, so I gotta look at some things happening to this young lady. But I also back here, I gotta look at this partner switching up on her, right? So somebody who she was intimate with at some point in time, they switching up on her, right? But they're not telling everything regarding that, right? Whatever happened in there between them. Then I have the trust in here that's just telling me that you know, they switched up on her. So basically she figured that she could trust them, thought she could trust them in some kind of way, but then they switched up on her. Okay. So I have that's going on in here. Ancestors are saying they're trying to clean up some things. Okay. The thing is they're trying to clean up something that happened in here, right? So somebody's trying to clean up something that happened in here, right? Regarding this illness is behind here. So these people, they clean this up, act like this never happened, do it again, right? So they're in here, they doing that. So these people could be cleaning up, actually cleaning up a person, a situation, a scene they could be cleaning up, right? Basically they trying to make sure they don't get caught in their tracks, okay? Right here going across from here, I'm seeing this confinement in here. Not only do I got to look at her, but I got to look at this mother figure back here, right? And some conflict. So I have to look at some conflict going on here between her and this mother figure in here, right? But now something more happened in here, right? Because of this. So basically, it'll tell me that you could have had a conflict in here, but then reared off, and now something more happened to you, right? Reared off, left, and something more happened. So let's just see what's going on. Clarity. So I'm seeing some things in here. Not to mention, I'm seeing somebody taking control over the situation. This is somebody who is trusted, right? I got to look at this caretaker back here as well. The answer said, at the end, not only do I have a caretaker trying to have some strength in certain things, right? But also at the end, I got a caretaker, right? Overcoming some obstacles, but also I know that they're trying to clean up some things, right? Even regarding this young lady illness, whatever the illness may have been. Okay. Here's the crossover. Somebody switched up on her in here, right? So just let me know that, look at this bullying that's going on in here, right? So they're not talking all about this. So this person could be battering you, all kind of things like this, right? And I'm seeing the loss in here. It just lets me know that, you know, somebody in here is not just coercing her, right? But also I have to look at some other things that they are doing in here to this young lady. Something is intense right here between this mom and the siblings, right? So I have that too. So I have to look at something more happening. I tell you, family, that this is not just a case of this young lady just up and left out of the car, right? Some more things happen in this situation. Okay, so I got that's coming through. Let me try to move this, family. Hold on. Hopefully you all don't see my legs. So I got some intense energy that's going on here with this conflict, right? So I have, it's just intense in here, right? Or argument, pursuing, or whatever like this. Somebody's very upset, could be in a rage in here, okay? So I have a lot of things like that that's going on, and I have the mom and I have the siblings, so I have to look at this, right? So I have that back there. Let's see what else I could tap into so far. Let's see what else I could see in here in this scry. Let's go into this love. This love right here tells me someone that's supposed to have some kind of love for you, right? Unconditional love for you, but somehow something is not going the way that it should go, right? Within this love. So within this loving relationship, something is not going well, right? So whether they did something to you, right, that they shouldn't have, or whatever, but this love is I have to look at a loved one in here. All right, here's the neighbor, right? So the neighbor right here just tells me, the neighbor just, hold on one second, family. Close my door because I'm on a live, please. All right. Sorry, family. I had to tell them to close my door. All right. So I have the love that's coming out. Look at this neighbor, right? The surrounding areas I have to look at, right? Something more is going on in this house, right? A little deeper. Family, and if you all seen the first spread, then you all will understand, right? From the first spread, from what I spoke of on the first spread, then you all could put it together, right? So right here, I see her trying to get away from some people also in this household, right? It looked like some loved ones, but this love, it seemed like something is not going the way it's supposed to go, right? And you'll hear that I explained that in the first reading. You see right here, something is more. There's a more excitement going on here, right? A rage, an argument that's going on here between this mom and siblings, right? So something happened in here, okay? And sometimes you can, you know, you could reel off and go someplace else and then wind up in the hands of somebody else, right? Because I just keep picking up this energy like somebody was in communication with somebody, right? So you could have told them your location. You could have told them whatever, right? Met up with them, right? So I know some things going on in there. Let's look at this laughter. I tell you, family, this laughter could be happy laughter or deceptive laughter. And I know that she went with somebody, okay? After this young lady left, okay, because I did see her walking along right by herself. But then as the energy shift, I seen her with someone, okay? Then when that shift, I seen her in someone's vehicle, okay? She was in someone's vehicle. So it's something more happened there. Looking at this right here, I'm just seeing just her eyes wide open, like in a state of shock. You see this laughter? Here's the rain, right? So it's some laughter going on in here, right? But I tell you, family, this could be happy laughter or deceptive laughter. And mind you, this is detour in here, right? Somebody popped up here. You understand? Somebody popped up here. I have to look at this, right? This employment back here, because this could be somebody connected to an employment, right? Somebody's employment, right? Somebody connected to this house where this area where she is from. So somebody here popped up, okay? She could have even connected with this person at their employment, anything like that, right? Let's look at this. Let's see. Now, I'm going to be very careful because this is some things that I got to look at people turning a blind eye to, right? Who did she go with? Who took her along, right? Whether she went willingly or by force. See, I got people turning a blind eye to that, right? Regarding somebody taking her or she going with somebody, right? Don't turn a blind eye to that, right? There's corruption in here. All right. So the corruption tells me you got to think outside the box. Things that you don't think be happening, be happening. People who you don't think be involved, they be involved. It's corruption within here. Okay. So I got somebody, and I also got to look at disemployment back here. See, somebody had connected with her in here, somewhere along the line. Okay. Somebody connected with her, and that's where she went, right? She went with them, whether willingly or by force. Let's look at this perpetrate. Here's the toys, right? Here's the perpetrate. It just tells me that not only do I have to look at a child or children, right? But I got to look at worldly things as well, right? So I have to look at somebody doing fraudulent activities. And remember, I had the bless behind this baby. So even fraudulent activities when it comes to this baby, right? Whatever the fraudulent activities could be, because you see what goes on, family. Sometimes people do some things to you and steal your baby, right? And get rid of you. So I got some fraudulent activities behind here, right? And I'm not saying this in her case, right? We're still praying for this young lady's safe return for her and her baby, because from what I was told, she was like far along in her pregnancy. Timing is everything, right? Somebody's in here working for the perfect time to do something fraudulent in here. That's the thing, right? That's the thing that's disturbing in here, because this time in here is letting me know some things, right? Somebody is actually waiting for the perfect time to do something in here, right? But what they looking for the time to do something in here, right, is not the best, right? Let me just go. Ooh, I'll get that in a minute. That just came out gracefully. I will get that message in a minute, but I just want to go a little deeper into this. I got physical movements going on in here, physical altercations, right? Somebody gesturing here, some authority. I got to look at somebody in authority. I even got to look at the authorities, right? Because I know I got government officials back here, and I got to look at somebody, because sometimes these people be employed, could be a government worker. Okay, so however way you may serve the government, okay, because sometimes these people be postal workers, social workers, whomever, right? Because they all fall into that category. But I'm seeing in here that I know that she has walked with somebody, right? At one point she was by herself. I seen that in my scry, her coming along by herself. And then at another image, I see her walking with somebody. Then I see her in this vehicle. I did see some other things that I spoke about in as far as coming through in my scry, and I spoke about that in the first reading. So if you all haven't seen the first reading, go back and reanalyze that reading. This reading, the ancestor said, we want to tell you all about the sexual partner in here, how they switched up in here, right? So that's what this main spread is about, okay? So something happened in here, right? Let me just go into here and tap into this energy. I couldn't tell you who this person is, this sexual partner, because I don't know her sexual partners, right? I have no idea, right? But they need to be questioning somebody along that line. And I have this, right? Because not only do, you know, I'm not going to get too heavy in here, right? We're going to pray for the best outcome. But this is just let me know some things, right? Not only the dismember lets me know that not just somebody, it's not always somebody have to bite you up in pieces, right? But something could be dislocated, right? Detached from you, basically, like a broken arm, a broken leg, right? Yes, somebody could slice you, somebody could cut you, okay? Somebody could bite you up in pieces. But the dismember lets me know too about the disconnect, right? Somebody wanting to disconnect in here, right? And somebody has switched up in here, but I see that this person is trusted in here. So whomever this person is trusted. And I'm seeing them taking control over some situations, and either you're going to make it a good or bad outcome. But I'm seeing that they're trying to clean up some things along the line, right? Ancestor said they're trying to clean up something. So this individual is trying to clean up some things along the line, and they might even have this mother figure in here, the way this go, helping them clean up some things. You understand? So I have that. But I also know in her own life as a secret that something happened in here between mom and sibling, right? Something got out of hand in here, like an argument happened in here, okay? So I have that's going on. And I know somebody is coercing her, right? She's in here, she's lost along this way, right? But you see, I got somebody in here they coercing her in here, right? So she's lost, not just a mental loss, but a physical loss. So I got to look at somebody coercing her, right, along this way. But they're not telling, you know, somebody in here, they're not telling everything. Let's see what else I could tap in here too. Let me see this. Ancestor said, look deeper into this clean and this illness in here, right? Let's get in here. And I'm sorry, family, my thing is not high today because it was coming down and I couldn't readjust it. So no, not only do I got somebody that they in here, they living a double life. See, I'm gonna be very careful about this, but they're trying to clean up some things, right? I gotta look at some things in here, right? Even taking her further away from where she was. Okay. So we're still praying for this young lady. So I got some things going on in here. You understand? Because see, when you analyze it this way, the ancestors is letting me know that I got a partner, a sexual partner in here, right? And their mother in here, right? Doing something evil and wicked. You understand? But they're trying to clean this up, right? This person could even live or travel outside of the lines where this young lady went missing at. Okay, because see, I got somebody coercing her, and they could be telling her, meet me at so-and-so, because she's lost over here. And ancestors giving me confirmation. Not only is they bullying her, but they coerced her. Okay. So they could have been giving her directions along the way, right? Where to meet me at, because she was in communication with somebody, right? Because it's like she could have been having a bad day. Okay. Right here, I'm seeing is like, as a secret, she is having a bad day right here. It's like between a mom and a sibling is an argument in here pursued. You see how this is, right? This communication here is on fire in here. They in here, something ignited in here, okay? But everybody, you know, something happened there, okay? So it's kind of like you left one place. So you could have left this situation, right? But now you walked into an even more horrible situation because you thought you could trust somebody in here, right? But you couldn't, right? Because they the one that put you in greater danger. So I got some things that's going on in her case that's very unsettling, right? Somebody did pop up in here, right? She could have connected with them at their employment or met them somewhere near their employment, right? It's some things more going on in her case. So I'm just going to we're just going to pray for the best outcome. I'm going to leave this case alone. This is the second reading that I've done on this case, right? I'm not going to tap back into this energy anymore, right? We're going to just continue to pray for this young lady. But I did see this young lady walking at some point in time with somebody, right? Just now with the ancestors brought up, it was just dark, completely dark. But then I'm just seeing her face. So from the head up, I'm just seeing her face, but her eyes is wide open. It's kind of like if somebody would scare you, or you are in a state of shock and your eyes is just wide open. That's what I'm seeing. Her eyes is extremely, like, it's just wide open. Okay. And that's all I'm seeing that's all I'm seeing, right? Not seeing anything else going on in there other than that. So I'm just going to leave this case alone. You all could put the comments in the comment section, or, you know, feel free to express whatever it is that you'd like to express, right? Let me see what you all are saying in here, because I'm going to have to get off of here in a minute. See what's going on with my son. Why were they in California? They are from Mississippi. She had to be mighty upset to walk away from family in a strange place. Thank you for that, Nina, right? Thank you for speaking on that, Nina. Yes. Something was going upset. Something was going on. This young lady was very upset. Something ignited. And I believe it came out in the first spread, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. But Somebody did pop up along this young lady path, right? Coerced her. Could have told her they're going to take her from point A to B, and then something more happened in there from getting from point A to B. You understand? Whatever happened is not the best. 1 second. Sorry, family. I didn't want to scream in y'all ear. I was trying to call for my niece to tell her to take this food out of the oven. But I have to get off of here, family. It's more going on in her case, right? Whether she left from one situation and then fell into greater danger, like I said, at the hands of someone else. But it's something more happened along the lines, right? Somebody popped up who she thought she can trust, right? They switched up on her, so whatever that was. I'm seeing some fraudulent activities behind the toys, right? That lets me know about a child or children or anything like that. So whatever the fraudulent activities is back here. But it's like they was waiting for the perfect timing as well to do something, right? Or they couldn't even pass up on this time because this was the perfect time for them to carry something out, okay? But what they was carrying out was something fraudulent. So whatever is back there, I did feel like a lot of cramping, right, on the first read, and this young lady thighs. It put me in a mind frame as if somebody is in active labor or something, right? Could mimic anything else, but that's what I've picked up. So that's about it, family. So that's for those of you all who inquired about this case. I love you all, family. I want you all to have a blessed day.